To start the installation of Oracle VirtualBox, open your web browser and go to virtualbox.org. This is the official website of Oracle VirtualBox, which is a free and open-source virtualization software. Once the page loads, click the Download button. Here, you will see different options for operating systems. Choose Windows hosts because my current computer is running on the Windows operating system. VirtualBox needs to match the host OS to work properly. After clicking Windows hosts, the Oracle VirtualBox installer will start downloading. Once the download is complete, open the installer to begin the setup. We are now on the welcome screen, so click Next. You will see the license agreement. Check I accept the terms of the license agreement, then click Next. We need to accept this because the software cannot be installed unless we agree to Oracle's terms and conditions. Click Next again for the default setup options. A warning message will appear about network disconnection. Click Yes. This is normal because VirtualBox installs virtual network adapters, and your internet connection may temporarily disconnect during installation. Another prompt may appear about missing dependencies. Click Yes again because these components are required for VirtualBox to function correctly. In the Custom Setup section, we will keep the default settings and click Next. Once we reach the Ready to Install screen, click Install. Wait for a few minutes while VirtualBox is being installed. After the installation is complete, click Finish. Oracle VirtualBox is now successfully installed and ready to use. Before creating the virtual machine, we need a Windows Server ISO file. Open your browser and go to this link. Click ISO Download 64-bit edition English US. The download will take some time because the file size is around 5.6 gigabytes. Once the download is finished, we can now proceed to setting up the virtual machine. Open Oracle VirtualBox. Click Machine from the top menu, then click New. We are now in the virtual machine name and operating system section. For the VM name, type Windows Server 2025. This name helps us identify the virtual machine easily. Next, click the VM folder drop-down, choose Other, then click New Folder. Creating a separate folder helps organize VM files and prevents mixing them with other virtual machines. Paste the VM name as the folder name, then select it. Under ISO Image, click Other, then locate and select the downloaded Windows Server 2025 ISO file. For OS Edition, choose Windows Server Data Center Evaluation Desktop Experience. This version includes a graphical user interface, which is easier for beginners to use. Click Next. Here, we are setting up the initial login credentials. Create a username. This will be used to log into the Windows Server. Create and confirm a password. Next, create a host name. The host name identifies the server on a network and is important for server management and networking tasks. Click Next. We are now in the virtual hardware section. Here, I adjusted the base memory to 4 GB. This ensures better performance since Windows Server requires more memory than regular Windows. Other settings will remain default. Click Next. A summary page will appear showing all the configurations. Click Finish to create the virtual machine. Now, let's start the virtual machine. Select Windows Server 2025, then click Start. Windows Server setup will begin, and you will see messages like we're getting a few things ready, checking your PC, searching for disks. This is normal during the installation process. Next, you will reach Select Location to install Windows Server. When selecting Disk 0 Partition 1 and clicking Next, an error may appear saying there is an error selecting this partition for install. This is normal and happens because the disk is not yet properly formatted. Solution: click Disk 0 Partition 1, then click Delete. After deleting, it becomes Disk 0 unallocated space. This means the space is now empty and ready to be used. Click New or Create Partition, then click Apply. A new partition will be created, usually Disk 0 Partition 2. Select Disk 0 Partition 2, then click Next. Windows Server will now begin installing. Do not click Cancel because this may corrupt the installation and force you to restart from the beginning. The system will copy files, install features, and apply settings. Your virtual machine may restart several times. This is normal. Wait until the installation reaches 100%. After that, you will see Applying Computer Settings. Please wait for the User Profile service. You may also see command line windows appearing briefly. These are background system configurations being completed. Once finished, the system will load into the Windows Server desktop, which confirms that the installation was successful. Go to the top menu, click Input, select Keyboard, insert Ctrl-Alt-Delete. This is required because virtual machines cannot capture the physical Ctrl-Alt-Delete keys directly. After logging in, Server Manager will automatically open. Server Manager is the main dashboard used to manage server roles, features, performance, system configuration. You can explore the dashboard briefly to confirm that Windows Server is running properly. Close any pop-up windows by clicking X at this point. The Windows Server setup and installation is complete and successful. This confirms that the virtual machine was configured correctly. The Windows Server ISO was installed successfully. The virtualization environment is functioning as expected. We can now explore the system, install server roles, or perform additional configurations depending on the purpose of the server. This demonstration shows how a virtual machine and Windows Server work. A virtual machine is a software-based computer that runs inside a physical computer, also called the host machine. In this setup, my host machine is running Windows, and Oracle VirtualBox acts as the hypervisor. The hypervisor creates and manages virtual machines by allocating hardware resources such as CPU, memory, storage, and network from the host system. When I created the virtual machine, VirtualBox simulated a complete computer environment. Inside this environment, I installed Windows Server using an ISO file. Even though the hardware is virtual, Windows Server detects it as real and runs normally. Windows Server operates independently inside the virtual machine. It has its own system files, desktop, and processes, and it does not affect the host operating system. Both the host and the virtual machine can run at the same time while remaining isolated from each other. This demonstrates how virtualization allows multiple operating systems to run on a single physical machine efficiently and securely.